Well, hello. Here we are already in March of 2026. Somehow it feels like it has come so quickly, and also, why does it feel like there have been like a year's worth of events that have happened in such a short amount of time? And I am learning to sit with that feeling of the feeling of the paradox where like how there can be all of these things that are true and not true at the same time, how there can be all of these terrible things happening at the world, but at the same time, I am also experiencing some of the sweetest things, miracles, you could say, on a regular basis. And for a long time, I used to feel like guilty about that. I used to feel like, how can I feel something good and joyful in this time where things are so crazy? And well, things just keep getting crazier, things just keep coming up, and more things happen. And learning to be able to sit and hold the duality of the situation, being able to hold on to, I guess I can say that I have my capacity to hold these two things, the duality, is definitely much greater than it used to be. And this is something I've actively been working on. So, anyways, I have not been posting on YouTube, and I'm overthinking it. I know that's it. So I'm challenging myself to just get on here and talk about whatever and post the videos. I'm not going to edit them. I'm not going to do any of that stuff. And I used to do that. That was when I was posting regularly. That's what I was doing. And then I stopped because I came up with all the excuses. I mean, it happens to all of us, right? But anyways, I just got done with a hike and it was so good. I, like many other people, have been getting sucked into the news of everything, and it's just so challenging right now to stay in a place where I can find the good in everything and the joy, and that's just been a challenge, just to be totally honest. And for me personally, I've also been feeling very much this like feeling of being unanchored, of questioning everything in my life, questioning my identity, like who I actually am, questioning my relationships, what it actually means to be in relationship with somebody, questioning things like the whole idea of marriage, questioning all of these things, these systems, these all the things that are in life. Like, even the fact that I have a car, like, I don't have a car note anymore, thank goodness. I feel like that's a huge flex. But I still have to regularly pay for the insurance for it. I have to pay for the gas for it. And even if I am not driving as often, I'm still paying the same amount for the insurance and things of that sort. So, like, thinking about stuff like that, thinking about a mortgage, how, man, it's really been sold to you as that's the American dream, and then you're trapped in it, and then you're stuck in it. And we're in a position where we have to move soon, and we've not made hardly a dent in the payments, and so it's going to cost us a lot of money just to be able to move out of this house, to sell the house, which just is just another thing where it's just like you just feel trapped, when you think about all of the things from that perspective. And I'm tired of that. I'm ready to expand and think of things differently and see what else is out there. And in order to get to that, in order to reach that next level, I have to do things differently than I have been doing. I can't keep just not posting to YouTube and expect to get somewhere with that. I know that this is the answer. I know that coming online and sharing my story and connecting with people is the answer, is ultimately what I want to do, because then it also gives me a chance to express myself authentically. And the more that I do that, the more things that I will see that will point me into that same direction. And I know this to be true because, you know, when I was feeling my most aligned, when I felt like I was creating regularly and felt my best and that my relationships were thriving, and it was all because I was taking care of myself, because I was following my joy and being my authentic self. So I know that's the answer. So why haven't I been doing it? Um, life be lifing. The astrology is hitting me pretty hard. We do have, you know, the Saturn and Neptune in Aries is directly opposed my sun. And when it was in Pisces, it was opposing my Mars, and it's going to be opposing my moon and my Venus as well. So it doesn't feel great. There's like a depressive kind of quality. There's this just like melting away. Like I said, unanchored is definitely the mood I've been feeling. But I can tell that as we're getting farther away from that. I mean, it's still full on, you know, from that conjunction. I get these moments where I start to feel myself again. I start to feel more like me, and it comes in waves, you know. I feel like the wave comes, I take a deep breath as much as I can, I savor it, and then I like have to go back under, you know. And you know, I think I want to change my approach. Instead of feeling like I have to dive under the waves, I want to ride the waves instead of bracing for them, you know. So anyways, here we go, day one of me posting. Haha.